Hi everyone, in this video I want to share with you 3 actionable tips that you can take away and implement same day that's going to help you either break into the high ticket sales space or elevate your sales career so you can build your dream life. My name is Shelley, and over the past 12 months I have taken my income from 0 to 27k per month within high ticket sales as a high ticket closer. And I really want to share how over time, with the right plan, support, mentorship, consistency, how you can genuinely do the same. So let's get into it. I have taken sales calls, I'd say 6 days a week for the past year, and a consistent theme that I see are people who say, I'll start next month, I'll start in January, I'll start after the wedding or after the holiday, whatever it may be. Basically, I'm not going to do it now because I'm too scared, so I'll just put it off and hope that I'll change my mind. That is the reality of it. And we've all been there. We've all had those times where something's felt super uncomfortable and, it's been super scary to take that step. But in reality, I think we all know that if you want change, you have to make a change. You have to do the hard thing. You have to do the scary thing, even if it's petrifying, because that is the only way you're going to push the needle forward. And I think it just goes to show that pretty much every single January, self-help skyrockets, gym membership skyrockets, anything that is catered towards new year, new me, sales soar, right? And I was thinking about this, and when I started in high ticket sales, I started in September 2023. So I was looking back and thinking, what made me get started then? And something that I've always tried to do in my life is start before January. Start before everyone else starts. Get that head start because it's going to make you feel so much better. When January comes, you're not overwhelmed. You don't have all this pressure of like social media and people, new year, new me. You don't have that because you've already started. You're already in the groove. You're already in the routine. And that's exactly what I did. And from September, where my first paycheck was like £900, in January I was making like 4 to 6k per month, purely because I started early and I kind of kept the momentum going. So it really does go to show, because I've done it myself, how starting sooner is always going to build that confidence and get that momentum going quickly. So hopefully the tips that I give you today will give you that push and give you that confidence to also make that start now. Don't kick the can down the road. Don't push your goals off any longer. What's the point? Because the longer it takes, the harder it's going to get, I always think. So if you're someone who is adamant they're going to start in January, they're adamant that they'll start after the event or whatever it may be, this video is not for you, and probably this whole channel will not be for you. And equally, if you're someone who wants to take things super slow, maybe try over the next 2-3 years, see how you get on, this isn't going to be for you. My personality is someone who, when they want something, they go out and get it and take action and move quickly. And when there's an idea that makes sense, I want to know the fastest possible route to get me there. So that is what I'm trying to teach. So anyone who genuinely wants to make a change, perhaps over the next 6 months, actually wants to be able to completely change their life, because 6 months is all it takes. And I know people say that all the time, but truly 6 months is all it takes. From the moment I started to my first 10k month, it was 6 months. So hopefully these tips will be useful. So step 1, what you would need to do, in my opinion, is you will need to find a mentor, find a trainer who has walked the same path as you, who you trust and who you like. Invest in them and invest in yourself and ask them to build you a plan of action. Now, this has to be someone you trust and that you like, whether it's myself, whether it's the countless other people online who are helping with sales training and getting you into the high ticket sales space. Just find the person that makes sense to you, because that is so, so important, because you're going to be working closely with them. You want to trust them, essentially. Step 2 is building your network and building your personal brand. These 2 steps are fundamental and they go hand in hand. Networking is super important because this industry is truly about who you know. So networking with the right people getting your name out there for people to start knowing who you are is so, so important. But also building your personal brand, because that's really going to be how people know who you are. You can't expect people to know who you are if you're hiding. Do you know what I mean? My top tips for this would be Facebook and Instagram. And I can guarantee, like I can bet money on it, that there is no one else on the internet, there is no one on YouTube telling you to post on Facebook. That is a fact. It is so bizarre to me that people gatekeep so much information, relevant information that's actually going to change the trajectory of your journey, right? Facebook has literally been crucial to me. When I started posting on Facebook, I received like 3 to 4 job offers of 20 to 30K per month, legitimate opportunities in my inbox, paired with personal brand, of course. It is so important. So look into that, start building your network, start building your personal brand. What I will say, something that can sound a bit tough love, but will save you a lot of time, is do not waste your time jumping on countless networking calls with brand new beginner reps like yourself. It's not going to move the needle forward. You'll notice there's a massive common theme in this industry when you kind of join, that you'll get outreach every single day. You'll get DMs from people who ask you to jump on a 15-20 minute networking call. Now, can these sometimes be valuable? Yes. If you want to make friends, of course, go for it. But if you think that jumping on a sales call with someone else who is an absolute complete beginner at the exact same time as you is going to be beneficial, I hate to break it to you, but it's not. You need to spend your time doing activities that are going to push the needle forward, that are actually going to help you get one step closer to your goal. So just something to keep in mind. Finally, step 3 is learn how to conduct yourself in an interview. Learn what to say, learn how to present yourself. It is so important. My first ever high ticket sales role, I landed out of 150 applicants with 0 experience. So I would hope at this point I'm pretty good at interviewing skills, and I know what I'm talking about, essentially. And it is so important for you to get to that place as well, where you can go into an interview, no matter your experience, and just sell yourself and land any job that you want. So it is super important to practice, build your confidence, and learn exactly how you should be in an interview. And that's that, really. I would say those 3 tips combined, if you can go away today and work on them, trust me when I say they will change the game for you. And as always, you can message me on Instagram. I'm a DM away. If you want support, if you want my help, my guidance to help you either break into the space or elevate your sales career, I'm always more than happy to help. Bye, guys.